Hello, everyone. If you couldn't tell by the sound of my voice, I am sick. That is partially why I didn't stream yesterday, or last night, I should say. The other part is, it is now March, and, my roommate and I have to kind of kick it in a high gear of finding a place to live, which is very stressful for us. And so I decided, with me being sick and with the whole move thing, that I wasn't going to stream until after the move, until we get things set up, you know, in our new place. And one of the things we talked about, some of the first things that's going to go into the move, you know, in our move, is, of course, the cats, stuff for them, food, cat trees, litter box, all that. Our beds, our computer desk setups, and all of my gaming setup. Thank you, person outside. Everybody decided to beep their horn. Obviously they approve. So, that's all going first load. Second load is probably going to be a lot of the stuff that I boxed up. We still haven't found a place. We're trying right now, currently. It's just, again, places are not calling back. Places are just... Let me put my headset on properly, since I already... I already did my sound test, and I sounded fine, as I normally do. But, yeah. So, we just need a place to call us back, and then give us a chance. My tax refund came through, thank God. God's whatever deity, being, whatever you believe in. It came through, and so now I don't have to stress about money, especially since I believe it was last week I was saying we needed an oil change, and that turned out to be expensive, more expensive than I thought, but it's fine. Also, I just got paid earlier today. My roommate and I just got paid, so woo! So we'll be able to have enough to get into an apartment, do any pet deposit that we might need to, stock our fridge, get myself a bed, that sort of stuff. Because yes, we're taking my mattress, but I'm not keeping it. That's the whole thing, is to downgrade everything. So, yeah, we just need a place to call us back and say, yeah, we have a place available. And then when we apply, they say, okay, we'll give you a chance. Because we can pay. I mean, we may have struggled to pay in the past, but that was a while ago. And we haven't been given an eviction notice for not paying rent, so. And I've been at my current place for about 10 years, almost 10 years, and at my previous place for about 4 years. So yeah, when I find a place, I like to stay there for as long as I possibly can. And when I have to move, I'm like the grumpy cat that's going to be like, because I don't like moving, I don't like change, none of that, so. Mm. Well, don't worry about it. You came in right as I went to go take a drink of my Peeps soda, and I didn't have it close to my mouth when I started tilting it, so I spilled. That's fun. It's okay. My Kitty Han Solo on my shirt wanted to drink, apparently. So yeah, that's all the moving. I think the big portion of moving stuff was just getting the energy together to actually start putting stuff into boxes. And then you realize, especially me, that I've been in this place for about 10 years, like I said, I've accumulated a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff I don't need. So, and then it's so weird because I get this pack rat mentality that, like, I need to keep everything because it might be valuable at some point someday. And then I also get times that I'm like, nah, get rid of it. I don't need it. It's fine. Go ahead. Shoot. Like, my roommate and I were... Oh no, Tesla! Drama kitty. Drama mod. What was I gonna say? Oh, we were going through the kitchen and just clearing out all sorts of stuff. Old pots and pans that we didn't need, that we don't even use. Well, I mean, at least she's calm for a little bit. I have Demon with me, being odd. I think she's going into loaf mode. And then Panzer is just sprawled out on the couch. We were going through the kitchen, and like I said, we got rid of a lot of pots and pans. We got rid of so much stuff, and it's like, I was looking at my roommate and going, why do we keep all this stuff? It was just so bizarre. And like, cleaning out one of my bookcases and some of my drawers took a couple hours last week, just because of cleaning out all the paperwork and stuff and realizing I don't need this. Why do I have, like, I don't know why. I might need it someday. But I did keep all my Social Security paperwork that I found. I kept all of that. Everything else, trash. Because I don't need it. And that's paperwork-wise. Like, books, coloring books, all that stuff we kept. So, don't worry about it. No stress over that. Okay. Whoop. Let's see. I'm still in snowed, apparently. This guild keeps putting up with me. Even though... Oh! This person's a part of RAR. RAR. Hi. Akira. I saw that anime before. I didn't like it. I haven't seen it since. Cats. Cats is one of the guilds I've been trying to get into. But I need a... Oop, my phone is on. But I need a cat girl. And, the cat girl that I have has been my main, who's in a different guild. Yeah, I saw Akira when I was like really like I was very baby when it came to anime. Like I watched Deke, Ronin Warriors, and Deke Sailor Moon, Deke Samurai Pizza Cats, Voltron, that nobody wanted to admit was anime until later on was anime. Um, so yeah, the anime I'd watched previously was like very, very tame and all that compared to what I watch now. It's like, because now I watch another Danganronpa. And I say Danganronpa and people laugh, but was it in Danganronpa 3? Yeah, Danganronpa 3 School Mode. They have that scene that shows like you finally get to see the ultimate most tragic events in all of the school's history. So you actually get to see the events. So yeah, it's not a kid's anime. Like I said, I watched Another. Another is one of my favorite animes. So yeah, I've grown when it comes to that sort of stuff. Where is the person? Sometimes people perform on this stage. It's very cute. I think he's over here, question mark. It would probably help. No, you're a clustered attendant. He's a tiny little thing, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, he's probably here and I like completely missed him. Yep. Yeah. Inheritance. The royal Seneschal has a new event in mind to bring smiles to all the princesses in the realm. Yeah, I think this is it. Greetings, my friend. 'Tis good to see you. Very good indeed. As it just so happens, there is a matter with which I require assistance. Okay, here we go. I did skip him. It doesn't help that he's like... Yeah, there's stairs on either side, but he's like this little tiny person behind this great big wall. Little Lala. As you will be aware, another Little Ladies' Day is upon us, and we are celebrating all ladies as princesses, attending to their every need. For this year's celebration, we are planning to distribute replicas of an antique folding fan to participants. Wishing to learn more about said fan, Miss Diatha, a scion of House Thorn, has taken it upon herself to investigate its origins. Alas, she has ever had a frail constitution and is feeling unwell. Same. For now she rests at my insistence, but passionate as she is about the celebration, I worry that she won't stay put. Thus, would I turn to you for help, in order to take the burden off my lady, who is also a treasured princess this day. Might I prevail upon you to assist with her investigation? I am truly grateful. Now, Miss Aldiatha would be resting on a bench in the Gold Court, so pray seek her out there. I leave her in your capable hands. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. That does not help. Okay. She's right there. Is she literally up here? I only went to go look because that person's on that cutscene right there. I don't know if that was for her or what. Where is she? She's on a bench. Oh, they're just having a picnic right there. Oops. Sorry. Oh, just busting it in. What are you doing? Okay, that helps. All the steps of Thal. Oh, okay. Alright. I should have looked at that before. That actually does help. Alright, let's go this way. And go to a, travel crystal. Look, this is like a stage 2. Oh. This is like a stage 2. Falls behind it. Well, that was embarrassing. Can I get up here? Don't fall. Yeah. Sweet. Alright. Aethernet shard. That's what it's called. Alright. Where are you? Steps of Thal. Okay, so she would... Gladiators Guild. That'd probably be the closest one to her. I'm a magical girl, anime person myself. And I also love fantasy and horror, and I'm not really much into mecha anime, but a friend of mine, one which is going to be helping me when we move, she got me into Tiger and Bunny. And that was actually a very interesting anime to get into. And it's cute. It's more comedic. So it's not like gory or violent or anything like that. So it's a good, like, you know, type of anime to check out. Well, of course I've seen Black Butler if you've seen any of my cosplays. I mean, I'm known for cosplaying as Grell Sutcliffe and Alan Humphreys. I was gonna forget his name. I was gonna be so bad. Aw. Rolling kitty. But, oh, and of course for my Eloise cosplay, too. Can't forget that little one. I've seen Hellsing. I've seen, Death Note. It was okay. Full Metal Alchemist was one of my favorites. Code Geass is another one. I'm trying to think of the animes I've cosplayed from. That kind of like helps. Mirai Nikki, that was another one. I feel like this is deja vu. Like we've talked about anime before on stream and the different animes that I've seen. But yeah, Lane, Serial Experiments Lane is another one. That is horrifying. That's like a trip. Some I've seen, like I've swore I've seen it late night on public television, you know, like the wee hours of the morning public television anime viewing hour type thing. And so that's where I saw Lane, and I saw it again. I'm like, oh my god, I watched this. Robotech was another one they played. Lum, I think it's Space Princess Lum or something like that, is another one I've seen. Tenchi Muyo. I think it's called Magical Girl Sasami, which is based off the character that is in Tenchi Muyo. What was another one? Key the Metal Idol is another one I remember seeing, but I don't remember any of it. I'm getting the hiccups. So I need to go find it and watch it again to, like, I guess re-horrify myself. But, yeah, public access TV late at night was very, very interesting. There she is. It's very pretty. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. Pardon me, but I do not believe we met. Is there something you require? So the Royal Seneschal sent you. Well, I would be lying if I said that I didn't need the help. I'm in a worse way than I had realized. I was supposed to meet with 2 people as part of my investigation, but loath as I am to admit it, I'm in no condition to be up and about. As you may already know, I'm investigating the origins of an antique folding fan, the very one beside me, which I found in the Thorn Manor one day. Curious about the design, which is unseen in old I turned to the history books and discovered that it is of a style used in the palace during the Thorn dynasty. Further research revealed that Princess Edbaya, my ancestor who gave rise to Little Lady's Day, once used such a fan in a dance she performed at a royal soiree. I think that's how you say that word. It was very beautiful by all accounts, and I should have liked to see it. Inspired by this discovery, I consulted the Royal Seneschal, and it was decided that we would make replicas of the fans as gifts for this year's celebration. However, when we showed the fan to the artisan we hired, he declared that, while undeniably designed in the Thorn style, it was crafted much more recently, no more than a few decades ago at most. That led me to wonder who had this fan made and why. With my mother no longer with us, I went and asked my father, but he claimed to know nothing about it and said no more. Though he married into the family, he is the present head of House Thorn. If even he does not know, then I have to seek answers elsewhere. Additionally, if we learn how the fan was used during the Princess Edvia's time, I thought we could share the knowledge during the celebration. Thus did I arrange to meet with people who are versed in the history of our family. As I am now, however, I can scarcely stand without feeling faint. I'm sorry to impose, but might I trouble you to attend the appointments in my stead? And it sounds like you have a case of anemia. From personal experience. I'm in your debt. Now you will want to take the fan with you. I mean, I'm no medical expert, but that sounds like anemia. Please show it when you meet the individuals in question. One is a reporter from the Mithril Eye, who will be at our Xaneth Ossuary, and the other is a historian who will be at the Quicksand. Okay. Alright. Please say I already have it with me and I don't have to like grab it or nothing. Ooh, that's pretty. And then look at all the trees and stuff. Look at how cute. They're just... I know those two are here all the time, but it's still very cute. Okay, where do I go? No, I missed it up. So that's the end. Where's the other one? Oh, they're both here. Okay. So, Thaumaturge. Alright. Please say I'm not going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. I had to mute myself to cough. I hope. I hope my device clicking on and off wasn't too loud. Nope. Okay. Thaumaturge. Good. I feel like I haven't been in Ul'dah in a long time. Oh, no, I have not heard of that one. One that I mentioned that my roommate and I actually have the box set for somewhere, but nobody seems to know what it is another, it's a really interesting anime called Salty Ray. And it's spelled, I believe, R-E-I for Ray. It's a real interesting one. And then, of course, I've also seen, you know, like Ranma 1/2, you know. Back when my dad didn't know any better, and he's like, oh, cute, you know, cartoon pictures. Okay, here, you can rent this. You know, back when video stores were a thing. So he would just let me rent Ranma one half and then go to his room and do his own thing. So long as my stepmom was at work and I kept the volume down, he did not care. Okay. Oh, you are up here. Wait, have I dealt with you before? Where could Aldietha be? Can I help you? Oh, I guess I haven't dealt with this reporter before. This fan. Aldietha sent you, I take it? Very well then, I will tell you what I know. Hold on. This dude had the tag. He ran away, but he had the world-class troller. Really? That's a title you can get? World-class troller? That was a title. That wasn't a tag or not. No, that's an actual title you can get in this game. What the hell? Okay, no, hold up. Hold up. I have to look up how to get that, because that's hilarious. Oh my god. What the Oh my god. That's hilarious. Okay, so you get world class. I could get that. Okay, so once I get Azuna high enough level where I can start like doing crafting and all that stuff. To earn world class troller, earn a cumulative total of 3 million points while ocean fishing, and you get that title. That's all you need to do. Really? I could do that. Oh my god. That's hilarious. It's even more funny that it's such an easy title to get. You just keep, you know, just keep chugging along with fishing, which I love to do. If you've seen any of my other streams that involve fishing. Oh god. That's a new goal now. When Aldietha reached out about an unique fan, I can't read. Being sick doesn't help either. When Aldietha reached out about an antique fan she found, I was instantly reminded of a similar one I saw long ago. By her description alone, I couldn't be certain, but to see it here and now, there's no doubt in my mind. This fan once belonged to Aldietha's mother, Claudia. A so much easier name to remember. She was still half a girl at the time, 15 summers old, perhaps, when I interviewed her for a Little Ladies' Day article. That day she had this very fan with her. She was out of sorts, though, and begged to sit down and rest. As tired as she looked, I decided to cut the interview short and ended up writing about something else. I must say, I find it a little strange that Aldietha should ask me about the fan. It belonged to her mother, after all. Surely she would know about it. Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't say, yeah. She's, passed. Okay, let's go to the inn. Now, I know I mentioned seeing Sailor Moon before, but like the Deke version. But I have been starting to watch, because Viz took over Sailor Moon, so I've been going back and when I remember watching Viz versions of Sailor Moon, which is basically just like the regular version, but in English. And I've also been watching Crystal. I kind of like stopped because like I keep forgetting about it. I've been going through Crystal. I still need to find... There is a box set I need to get when I have the spare money. That seems to be my tagline. When I have the spare money. There is a Ronin Warriors. They're also known as your Ronin Samurai Troopers. There's a box set that has every single episode. And I think the OVAs and, you know, like everything. I need to get that. And I think they have it translated in English as well. So that way I can get the actual, you know, series instead of like the Deke version. Cardcaptor Sakura was another good one that I liked. And I've been trying to watch the new version. Cardcaptor Crystal, I think it is, something like that, which is the new updated version. It's cute. It's real cute. Slug, who used to live with me at one point, was really into Cardcaptor Sakura. Like, he had the cloud cards and all that stuff. I think he also had a Kiro, too, at some point. What was another one? Fruits Basket. That's another very, very cute anime if you want to watch a cute anime. I have only watched the first episode of the new Fruits Basket, and then I keep forgetting to watch it, or I get like distracted by other stuff. But I do plan to go back to watch that one. Also, I am very, 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 very slowly going through Dragon Ball Z because one of my friends is a huge Dragon Ball Z fan and really wants me to get into it with her. Excuse me. So that we can cosplay from it at some point. Still have no idea who I cosplay, but I guess there's time. He looks like a cowboy. It reminds me of the Wild West RP that I did last week with some friends on BalsamicGames Twitch channel, and it's now on BalsamicGames YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm getting to be featured on other channels. Woo! Now, this is kind of like interesting, but the brains behind BalsamicGames is also planning on moving very, very soon. So, they are going to be moving with their partner and all of their household. And they're going to be moving houses. So they have a much bigger project than we do when it comes to moving. I believe they said they closed on a house and they're real excited to move into it. And because of that, though, all Balsamic Games, like videos and streams and all that, all games are going to be put on a halt after next week, which is perfectly fine because it will help my roommate and I get all settled in and unpacked even more in our new place. So we'll have enough time to like have everything set up and ready to go and gaming and all that. And hopefully I'll have a new, better gaming setup. Because, hey, if you don't remember, at this same time that we're trying to deal with moving and all that, I'm still having to pay off my video card. Yay! Thankfully, my last payment is on the 6th. So that I'm done, my video card is all paid off, and then I can work on, after getting a new bed, of course, I can work on getting a new computer tower and some other stuff for my, get some other stuff for my computer so I can run beautifully, and I can start running games and doing more stuff on my computer, which I'm so excited. I have items packed in boxes still that I have not been able to pull out and look at and play with because I don't have a video card set up, and it won't look good if I try to set it up without a video card. It will overstrain my poor little computer as is. So I want everything to be right, everything to be good, and then I will show you all the unboxing stuff. Please keep in mind though, that once I move and once I start posting unboxing videos of some of this stuff, I will preface it by saying, and I will say before in the video, this stuff is old. I've had this stuff for months. It's just video cards are expensive, and back when we were looking, this is when the whole NFT BS was going on, so video card prices were ridiculously high. It was not a good investment to get a video card at the time. And then once NFTs started dying out and crashing and just all that stuff started falling apart, video card prices and all that started going down, and that's how I was finally able to afford a video card. But it took a while. I'm just glad after all this time of saying, oh yeah, I need to get a video card, I need to get a video card, you know, I'm just glad after all that time I finally have a video card. So there's that. Okay, let's talk to Mr. Cowboy. But yeah, I think after next week, Balsamic Games streams and videos and all that are not going to resume until April. I believe that's what they said. April. Sometime in April. So if you are not subscribed to Balsamic Games on Twitch, go check it out. I believe my two streams that I was in is still up on the Twitch channel. And if good morning, and if those streams are not on and if those streams are not on the Twitch channel anymore, then they're going to be on Balsamic Games YouTube channel. Every single stream is going to be, if you can't find it on Twitch, you'll most likely find it on BalsamicGames YouTube channel. That was a loud truck that just went by. I don't know if y'all heard it, but that was rude. Also, just to let you know, I am having a bit of a cold, so I am not feeling 100%. And this is, I posted it on my Facebook and other places, but this is going to be my last stream until I move. So, haven't found a place yet, but we should be hearing back from a place any time now. So after this stream, everything's gonna get packed up. I am marathon editing videos so that I could schedule them posting. Today, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, today was the last video. Thank you, fingers crossed. Today was the last video that I've edited day of and posted. Starting Friday's video has already been edited and saved. All I gotta do is upload it to the I can't speak. Upload it to the channel, and then I'm gonna have 3 other videos after that that are pre-edited and then just scheduled to post. So hopefully by then, I'll be in my own place, I'll have stuff all set up, and I can go back to regularly editing and recording and all that, like I normally do. But I wanted to play Little Ladies Day on Final Fantasy XIV, so that in all the chaos of moving, I don't forget to do the event and get the items for this year. Can I help you with something? I'm actually supposed to meet someone here, but she appears to be late. Who is resurrecting somebody? The hell is this over here? Ah, so you've come on Miss Aldietha's behalf, and this is the fan she wished me to inspect? Indeed, it is of a style hailing from the Thorn dynasty. It is said that Princess Advia carried such a fan when she attended functions. In those days it was considered meet for noble women to cover their faces, to which end they carried folding fans on their persons. But as the legend of the Lost Lady would attest, Princess Edvia didn't concern herself with social norms. Excuse me. And at a royal soiree, far from using her fan to cover her face, she used it to perform an impromptu dance. The Sultan and his retinue of seneschals looked on aghast, but the guests were captivated by her performance and erupted into rapturous applause when she finished. The dance became known as the Little Ladies' Dance, and it is said to have been passed down through the women of House Thorn. The fan you hold, I expect, was crafted for that very purpose. Curious, though, as a daughter of House Thorn, it seems to me that Miss Aldietha should be aware of this legacy. In any case, I hope I was able to be of some help to her. Pray pass along my regards. Okay. So... oh, I have to return. Okay. That's right, I gotta return her and tell her what I found. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday because, oh my god, my voice sounded so horrible. And I was coughing so bad. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. Yeah, I need to go up the stairs. Ah, you are returned. Thank you for attending the appointments in my stead. So what did you learn aught of interest? Oh, so did you learn aught of interest? What? The fan was my mother's. And it was used to perform the little ladies dance? A dance passed down to the women of our line? Oh, was she too sick to perform the dance? Forgive me, but I'm not sure what to think. I never knew about any of this. About neither the fan nor the dance. Why didn't my mother share the tradition with me? What do I say? Perhaps she was also unaware of it? If this fan belonged to my mother, I'm inclined to believe she inherited the tradition, or was at least aware of it. But even if she wished to pass it on to me, she succumbed to illness when I was little. Be that as it may, my father must have known something. I know not why he claimed otherwise, and feigned ignorance about the fan, nor do I expect that he would willingly talk. Still, I want to know about the dance and about my mother. I'm sorry to impose again, adventurer, but won't you help me find the answers? That means a lot to me, thank you. Now then, if my mother appeared in Little Lady's Day with her fan, it seems likely that she performed the dance there. On that assumption, I propose we look for those who knew my mother around when she was involved in the festival. For this, wealthy middle-aged folk seem a likely place to start. Chances are they at least crossed paths with her in social circles. To that end, could you please try approaching affluent-looking individuals at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange and Tamiz Aesthetics? I shall await you here. Okay. I think this is the right way. Yeah. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. What's that? Do I know Claudia Thorne and the dance she used to perform? May I ask who is asking? I know. A lot of these, like, names in this game, I trip over so bad, and I feel bad. But it's like, I've never heard them said, so it's like, I have no idea, just to sound it out like I was taught in school. Goodness me, to think that Aldiatha had no idea. I was good friends with her mother, I'm proud to say, and would be glad to share what I know. She was quite frail, was Claudia, and constantly looking ill. As a result, she seldom attended social functions, and certainly never performed the little lady's dance in them. She did, however, show it to me in private, and I consider myself blessed. It was so beautiful. I lagged. I begged to learn it from her. She kindly taught me, and she would have dearly loved to teach Aldiatha too, I'm sure. It breaks my heart that she never had the chance. But if Aldiatha is keen to learn the dance, nothing would please me more than to teach it. A poor substitute though I may be for her mother. She awaits at the Gold Court, yes? I shall go and find her there at once. Oh good, that's cool. Alright. Oh good, I was going the right way instead of like blindly going over here. Where's the person? Oh, there she is. Haughty mother. A thorn woman who once danced at the festival. I'm afraid I'm not familiar. Little Lays Day has always been a common folk festival, after all. If anyone were to know, I dare say it would be the head of the Thorn family. 'Tis under their auspices that the celebration take place. Okay, well, you were like less than helpful. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, there you are. Where in the world did she disappear to? That's creepy. What? Did I ever see the dance performed by Claudia Thorne? As it happens, yes, I did. How could you when the other lady said that she was too weak to do it? It was during a Low Lays Day celebration many years ago. Claudia was participating for the first time and I had the honor of being her guide. By way of thanks for my company, she showed me the dance. Flourishing her fan, she moved with such majestic grace. I was left utterly transfixed. A dance so lovely should be seen by all. Won't you perform it on stage at the festival, I suggested. And to my delight, she agreed with a smile. Oh, okay. But no sooner did she finish enrapturing the crowds that she retreated out of sight and all but collapsed to the ground. It was then that I learned of her frail constitution. Though I hadn't been aware, I felt no less terrible for making her overexert herself. I apologized profusely, begging her not to push herself ever again. And the sad look on her face when she nodded is something I've not forgotten to this day. But look at me prattle on to a complete stranger. My apologies. Now then, I was in the midst of looking for someone, so I shall excuse myself. Okay. Okay, go back and speak with her. Hold on a sec. Sorry, coughing fit. Ugh. Oh, there you are. A woman was here just now. She told me she was a friend of my mother's and kindly taught me how to perform the little ladies' dance. It's as beautiful as I imagined it would be, and I cannot thank you enough for finding this person. Now then, were you able to learn aught from anyone else? So my mother once performed the dance before a crowd, but the exertion was too much for her. From what I've now seen, the movements may indeed be trying for those of poor health. Those such as myself, thus did my father choose to keep the dance a secret from me, out of concern for my well-being. Or so I speculate at any rate. Lady Albietha, thank heavens I found you. Rodolphe, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Begging your pardons, my lady, but you disappeared from the manor without a word. Both your father and I have been worried sick. But all's well that ends well, and I see that you were in good hands. Thank you, good sir, for looking after the young mistress once more. Now then, my lady, even as we speak, your father searches for you in the city. If you feel strong enough, let us seek him out together. It would set his mind at ease. Yes, of course. Thanks to you, I've discovered things I've never known about my family, and I would have you at my side when I meet with my father. Will you come with me? Oh, she gotta confront Daddy. Excuse me. Thank you. Your presence will give me the courage to speak the truth. Master Fortin should be somewhere in the Ruby Road Exchange. Please follow me. What is that picture right there? Or that banner? Hold up. Hold up. That's cute. I never noticed that before. Huh. Okay. Ruby Road Exchange. Now, is she gonna be the type that calmly speaks to her dad? Or is she gonna be like the finger wagging, you know, accusing type? Ah, his tag is sup. Oh, she's right there. Oh, that's why that one gal had the cutscene here. Okay, it all makes sense. I told Father that I'm perfectly fine, but he nevertheless insisted that I sit down. Okay, so who did I... Oh. That's who I talked to. You are the man from earlier. I should have guessed you were the one who aided my daughter. I I said what I said, now not realizing you had come at her behest. But what's done is done. Now allow me to properly introduce myself. Fortin Thorn, head of the Thorn family at your service. No more secrets, Father. Why did you hide the truth from me? Okay, so why does she look like Snow White with those birds there? Tell me I'm wrong. The black hair and then the birds? Come on. That's Snow White. I couldn't bring myself to tell you. Even as that fan and that dance hold fond memories of your mother, they are a painful reminder that she is gone. I couldn't bear to lose you as well, so please return the fan and forget about the dance. You know who else she reminds me of? Doesn't she also remind you of Garnet? Like, early Garnet from Final Fantasy IX, when she's like in her like princess outfit. Father, I understand full well why you feel this way. Were I in your position, I would likely feel the same. But as much as I am touched by your concern, I know about everything now. About Mother, about the fan, and even the dance. You're gonna pass out, girl. What are you gonna do? Oh, he's seen her mother. Laudia? Uh-oh. Lady Aldietha, that was extraordinary. Where in the world did you learn how to dance so beautifully? An old friend of Mother's taught me. Despite all these years, she still remembered the entire dance, down to smallest flourish. Mother brought you great joy when she danced for you that day. On coming to understand this, I knew that I wanted you to experience that joy again. Aldietha. Like I once apologized to your mother, I must now apologize to you. What are you gonna do, sir? I know. It's like, that was exerting? Like, I have a bad heart, and I could do that dance with no problem. So... I don't know. Maybe it was just like part of it, like a little teaser type thing. I don't know. The whole point of the event is to get that dance. So once I finish this quest and I get the little book to read, I'll learn it and then do the dance and see if that's all there is, or if there's like a little bit more to it. I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. On my main character that I don't play on stream or Let's Plays, I was able to get some pretty cool dances. At some point, I'll start doing the I'll start grinding crafting stuff so that I can earn extra coin so that I can go to the auction house and buy like dances and all that stuff to kind of like round out my character a bit more. It was wrong of me to hide the fan and the dance from you, and I hope you find in your heart to forgive me. If it is your desire to carry on the tradition, then I will not stand in your way. Thank you, but you know, Father, it is Little Lady's Day. Rather than an apology, is there not a more appropriate gesture for this occasion? As you say, my princess, as you say. I, Fortin Thorn, head of the Thorn family, do hereby pledge to serve as your royal seneschal. Your every wish is my command. With the way that giant parasol... I'm sorry, I keep getting ADHD brain. I keep getting distracted by myself. That giant parasol, doesn't it remind you of Ryoga from Ranma 1/2? And like, she could just reach up and grab it. And like, use it. Except perhaps when I judge that you are overexerting yourself. After all, your Highness' well-being is my foremost priority. Okay, so that's not... She took it well. Okay. She realized, yeah, you're right. I shall bear that in mind. Without further ado, then, my first wish is to instruct festival staff in the Little Lady's Dance that we may share it with all who participate in the festivities. If that is your wish, then it is mine as well. On this day, all ladies are princesses, and everyone should by rights inherit the dance passed down in our family. Those birds have not moved. I have a gift for you, adventurer, as a token of my gratitude. It isn't much, but please accept these instructions for the dance, along with a replica of my mother's fan. But I'm a dude. I'm performing a little ladies dance? We'll call it the little prince dance. Now then, there's no time to waste. We must distribute these fans to as many people as possible and share with them the history of the dance. This will be a Little Ladies' Day to remember. Oh yes, it will. Look at how pretty that all is. Oh, I love it. Okay, I got the book. Her greatest fan. That's the achievement I unlocked. So, let's go into my inventory. Book. Okay, let's go someplace that's not crowded. Okay. Notes. It's probably all the way down at the bottom. Little Ladies Dance, there we go. Okay, that's it. That's so exhausting. I mean, in all honesty, yes, there's little like flourishes and stuff, but you could take your time spinning, you know, make it like a little bit more elegant, and it'd still be good. Yeah, I'm there with you. It's like, well, there it is. There's supposed to be another person that we can get items from for the event. To think the fan was part of a long-standing tradition of House Thorn. Goodness, I truly cannot thank you enough for lending Miss Aldiatha your aid. As a result of your discoveries, we have been able to teach the Little Ladies Dance to those in attendance. As you can see for yourself, the celebrations look to be a resounding success because of it. Okay. Like, you don't got the glowy sticks. Magical boy, where are your glowy sticks? I mean, he's doing the cheer emote, but normally they have like glow sticks. I know because my main has that emote. It's a store emote. You have to spend cash money for it. Well, there's a lot of people over there. Maybe this is where I need to go. Oh. Oh, they're performing! Cool. Oh my god, that one dude's jamming! I love when they randomly do this. His name is Smelly Tooth. Do I have the cheer emote? Oh no, don't stop. Come on. No, don't leave. Please say I have cheer. Please say I have cheer. I don't have a cheer. Oh, I have cheer. There we go. Oh yes! Keep going. Oh, what are they gonna? Which one are they gonna do now? Come on. Watch me get demonetized. I don't care. I don't know. They come up with some weird names. Well, I mean, look, I pointed out that one dude's name is Smelly Tooth. And he's like jamming on the guitar. A lot of players get some interesting names and they just like go with it. So this tells me that these are PC players. They're on the computer, they're not on the fact that I know that they're on PC is because this looks way too smooth to be on console. With PC, you can get a program that you can say, I want to play such and such song. And I have this instrument. Yeah. And so you just plug it in and it plays. But yeah, no, that's what makes the performance look so cool. and so, you know, like I said, so smooth and uniform. Because technically Final Fantasy XIV tries to discourage programs playing in the background for your games, but like they give allowances for people that want to be bards and all that, because it provides entertainment, it brings in people, that sort of stuff. And while they're doing that, I want to look up, because there's 2 other items I can get. And one is an orchestra roll. And I'm trying to figure out where to get the orchestra roll. Because usually the people are like real close to where the quest giver is, and it's not that case. I'm not seeing it anymore. So supposedly oh, she sells, okay, she did not make that very apparent that she sells items. I had to look her up. So this is an advertisement that you can get for your house. And then this is the orchestra roll, which you can play at your house. Don't. Okay, the orchestra can be used to change the music in your estate or in-room, but only if you have first obtained song rules. Rolls can be obtained through a variety of means, including synthesis, purchase in shops, and discovery in treasure coffers. After obtaining a roll, use it to add the track to your orchestration list. Accessing the orchestration. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's learn it. Plus my roommate. Okay. And now I am very... I didn't realize I had that much money. I think it's called Gil in this game. It's different stuff in... Yeah, it's Gil. I want to see what special stuff I can buy from the auction house. Just curious. But that was a nice, cute little quest. You know, little event. Short little event. I made it seem a bit longer with talking and everything, but yeah, it's real. It's not that long at all. Okay, I know how to search for items on the market list. Okay, we're going to search for... There's medicine. See, I can look for orchestra. So if I click that one, and then click search, all the orchestra roles that are available show up here. Let's say I want to look at that one. Whalers and Water Wheels Orchestra Roll. There are 4. I click on it, and it shows me who's selling it, how many they have, and what the price is. Mighty Merchant. Hello, my dude? Over 8 million. Sir, please. Calm down. Okay. This is all the housing stuff. I don't have housing right now, so... Let's see. Reagents, dyes, weapon, materia, crystals, catalysts. Bone, leather, cloth. So sometimes... What's catalyst? Okay. So sometimes in miscellany, you can find like random stuff. Sometimes... Oop, nope. You can get like seasonal. This is where you can get like barding for your chocobo, and it shows like the different bardings that you can get, like the title barding. So it looks like sea creature, ice, all that. And if you keep going down, I believe this is it. Yes. So if you keep going down, you can get mounts. Mounts, a lot of times that you can get in the cash shop. Sometimes you can sell it here on the auction house. So yeah, I could get a flying chair if I wanted to. And those, if I wanted to spend all my money or most of my money, I could get a flying chair right now. These are horns for different creatures. Magic bed. Kiss me, I'm cute. Is who is selling a magic bed. Really? And some of these items, if you have a high enough crafting level, you can craft mounts. Like this is a craftable item. And it's literally a flying bed. These are like basically like mecha that you climb into and move about. That's what the keys are. The horns and the whistles are like different creatures. Like different ground creatures. Keys are almost always going to be like mechanical flying stuff. Troll horn. And a troll. Ooh. Is that a mount? Oh, it's an other. I don't know what that means. And then here are different dress items. They don't do anything, But for those that like to take photography in the game, these are like little cute little things. Like you can get a little parasol. I think I have one of these items. Or you can get like wings for your... There's... See, if I wanted to spend 60 gil, I could get Archangel wings. Or I could get Pixie wings. Oh, and then here are the other dances that you can get. Or emotes, like ballroom etiquette. Insufficient petticoats. What? An illustrated manual of how not to conduct oneself when trapped on the balcony with an indefatigable admirer in the evening hours. That is a lot. I wish I could have gotten that just to see what that one is. That's hilarious. Some of these are a lot. Ideal gossip. There's one where literally you play dead. You just fall to the ground all dramatically. It's hilarious. If you've seen any of my Final Fantasy streams, if you see random characters just be like clutching their chest and just be like, and then they just fall flat on their face, that's what that is. It's the funniest thing when they randomly do that in town. It's like, what? And then these are hairstyles. Samsonian locks. Oh, I'm so tempted to get Samsonian locks, but nah. Once I start earning, good coin, then I'll get those. But that's so funny. Okay, I just wanted to show that, some of the other stuff that you can get in the auction house. That's like, those were little button areas that I didn't know existed until like it was like scarily enough it was like recently that I found out. So let's see. So I did what I set out to do, and I'm happy I got to perform the do the event and stream it before it expired. Probably tomorrow or later today. It's now technically midnight. Either after I get off stream or tomorrow while I'm waiting for phone calls, I'll probably record myself doing the event with Tiny Bishi and then Silent Ghost. So that way I don't have to worry about the event anymore, and I can fully focus and concentrate on moving. Hopefully I can start feeling better soonish. Like, I feel better. I don't feel as miserable as I did before, because before I had like the sinus pressure and just, it was like full on someone was grabbing the front of my, the top portion of my face and just trying to pull. I was like, ugh, and I took off work Saturday because I had pretty much barely any voice. And I work with the public. I need my voice. I barely got through Sunday and Monday on my shift. But it was a miserable experience. And if I had more protected paid time off, I would have taken it 100%, just so I could rest and get better. But and that's the thing. I've noticed that I've gotten sick on and off since we got the notice about the move. So I don't know if that's coincidence or what. It could have been the notice and then the stress because of it. It could have been the weather. It could have been a combination. It's just messed up. All I'm doing right now is I'm looking forward to getting into a new place soonish and having my stuff all set up, having a new setup. And I talked to my dad yesterday, and he's doing good. He's doing a lot better. He has his own health issues, which I worry about. But he wants to come visit, probably. And it's also been like wet and rainy and all that, so he doesn't want to travel because I live, a couple hours away. He doesn't want to travel in that type of weather for that long. He's getting up there, he wants to play it safe. And also he's the type that doesn't like driving when it's dark, which I understand. So usually when he comes to visit for like a lunchtime visit. We'll have lunch, hang out, talk, all that. But he still makes sure it's a good amount of daylight when he leaves to go home. So, and if he starts getting too worried, then thankfully his girlfriend is there to take over for him, with driving and all that. Because we both worry about him. But yeah, my dad was saying that he wants to come visit once the weather starts getting nice. So like springish, so like around the end of this month, early April. So I'm looking forward to that, because I haven't seen him in a while, especially with me being sick and everything, and the weather being bad, He's just kind of played it safe, which I don't blame him one bit. Plus, it's been like, and even during the holiday season, it was like, either I would get sick, or my roommate would get sick, and it was just back and forth, because we live in a small space. We can't avoid each other. So, if one gets sick, it's like a kindergarten. If one gets sick, the others, everybody's going to get sick, type thing. So, but yeah, it'll be nice to see him and hang out and all that. I still want to go fishing with him at some point. That's like a goal. Move, hang out with Dad, go fishing. And I know some people are like, fishing's boring, and all that. But, I mean, yeah, fishing can be boring when you're, like, there by yourself. But if you're hanging with someone else, someone that you like and all that, it can be kind of cool. Me, personally, I would love to go fishing, find a spot, put in, like, a podcast or some headphones and just fish and chill, It does. Nice and relaxing. You get away from everything and just be like, And if I fish in real life, I won't have Goofy just hovering over me, trying to see what I'm doing. Those of you who have watched my Disney Dreamlight Valley playthroughs know what I'm talking about. And no Fugu, yes! Exactly. We don't want that here. At least I would hope it's not in the bodies of water I live close to. That'd be bad. But yeah, so I think for the sake of my voice, I'm going to go ahead and end things here. But I appreciate you all so much for coming out. I know I didn't advertise it. I know previously I said I'm not going to stream anymore until I moved. This was like a last minute decision. And I know from past experiences that if I put off events like this, I will either miss them or I'll be rushing last minute to try and figure out how to do the event, and it's stressful on me when it should be like a fun little thing to do. So that's why I did this little stream tonight. Hopefully I didn't sound too bad. Hopefully I didn't have to pause too many times to mute the mic to cough and everything. But I survived. And I should sound more like myself and less congested and all that next time I stream. And I'll be able to talk about the new place and everything. Gotta pose in front of the market board. Alright, so again, thank you everybody for oof. That burp didn't want to go. The heck, I am just a mess right now. That's another reason to go mess. Alright. So that's gonna be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Can't wait to talk to you again in my new place.